Hey there, Aries. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I'm doing an August check-in. So I already shuffled the cards for sake of time, and I'm getting a pretty clear story um, of kind of someone making your life miserable in some area, to be honest. And maybe a water sign, it doesn't have to be, but someone who's emotional or manipulative or drinks a lot or excuse me, yeah, like a drama queen. I'm sorry, this only seems to happen when I turn on my recorder. They're being sneaky. Whoops. They are they're out for themselves. They're not being, yeah, they're maybe passive aggressive, just not being forthcoming and sneaking about, or and it could even be stupid stuff like buying stuff and not letting you know if you have, if your worlds or finances are co-joined. um, I remember my friend's husband, who's wonderful, one of just an incredible guy. And one time, I don't even know if they may have been married. I think they were married, or at least engaged. So they were together, and he was on a business trip, and he rented a car and didn't tell her, or maybe it was a person. I can't remember what it was. And she was like, first of all, why would I get mad at you for renting a car? And all it did was put this. To this day, she'll bring it up because whatever, she's like me. She'll be like, well, who knows? You rented that car. Um, so it just, even though there wasn't anything nefarious going on, it was just such an odd thing. She, to this day, she's still like, why would you have lied to me? So it doesn't necessarily have to mean they're doing anything, and although this card says, but just sneaking about, doing, not being forthright. And again, that can be a real passive aggressive energy. Well, I just didn't want to hear about it. Basically, they try to put it on you that you would be upset and that you're difficult, but really they just want to be able to do whatever they want to do without consulting you. Really. Usually not the other way around, though. But I mean, this is causing you, there's a situation dealing with, and this could be at work, I mean, it could be a family member, that really has you pretty stressed out, and could indicate the breakup of some sort of relationship that you had an emotional attachment to. And yeah, you may feel things have just gotten out of balance. And so you're trying to bring things back into balance. And you're having a real frank look at yourself and examining, okay, what are my commitments? Where am I putting all my energy? What's the payoff for that energy? We only have a certain amount of energy. And so you really have to be wise about it. Am I putting a lot of energy into this person that isn't really acting like we have an equally valued partnership? Yeah, this could be an energy vampire. It could be a situation where you feel like where you realize when you stop that you spend an incredible amount of time or energy walking on eggshells, that kind of that you've modified your life because of this person, where you're like, wait a minute, why I don't do that because it bugs them, I don't do this because it bugs them, we can't talk about that, we can't. And you're just kind of like, what is going on? It's really mentally unhealthy. The bottom is the Eight of Wands. And this just tells me, once you set your mind to it and you you see this for what it is, um, you're ready to move on. You're putting your resume out there. You're finding a new place to live if you live with someone that this is the case. You want to move. Maybe you don't like where you are. And you're just ready to get on with it. And you realize now you have energy because you've been wasting so much energy on people or situations that they weren't ever going to give you energy back. It wasn't really what you had hoped or thought it would be. Maybe people are talking about you think behind your back, or clicky, like a clicky energy, um, where you just feel left out. And that, even it's, so say that's at work, I mean, it's very difficult to compartmentalize something that makes you feel not valued, and you feel that other people's behavior is not okay, but you still somehow are taking the brunt of the dynamic, brunt of the responsibility for the dynamic, and you just don't really understand. So I think once you really think about it in terms of energy, you're not willing to give your energy to something that isn't going to reciprocate. It'd be like opening all your windows and cranking the AC. It just doesn't make any sense. That's this. But once you sort of see things clearly and set your mind to it, if you put your resume out there and you're ready to move on, you're ready to make a change, you're ready to not allow them to have power over you, um, you start to feel better and have more energy, and you're not quite so stuck in this this place of like, I don't understand what's going on here. Why is this happening? To a more active state. Shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal us as fast as you'll allow. Maybe if it's a personal relationship, maybe this person was stealing from you, or again, yeah, that spending money without your input, spending joint finances without your input. It could even be, this just came to me, if someone is struggling with addiction, they can do things, even if it's a um, family member, they can, they're going to do anything for their addiction. They could maybe have stole something from you to get money to finance their addiction. Yeah, I don't know the financial thing. I didn't really pick up, unless you feel like you have to leave a job situation and maybe you'll take a pay cut because of it to get out of a toxic situation. Maybe someone at your business is embezzling. That seems to happen a lot around here. Like, at least it seems like a few times a year you hear of someone who's embezzled all this money from a local business. But making the changes is all about bringing your life back into balance. It's gotten out of balance somewhere, and I just don't think you can ignore the area of your life where you're dealing with people who are behaving badly, um, and draining your energy. Okay, Aries. Sorry that wasn't more. I think I'm doing Aries right. Sorry that wasn't more uplifting. But remember, once you sort of take charge and put an end to whatever this is, whether it's just not allowing it to get to you and or removing yourself from the situation, things pick up very quickly and move forward very quickly in a positive way. Take care.